Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we are reviewing the Amerisleep AS5. The AS5 is a luxurious 14-inch memory foam mattress that uses 5 inches of memory foam, a polyfoam transitional layer, and a support foam base. This is the softest mattress in the brand's lineup, as well as being one of the more expensive models. It's not quite as costly as the AS5 Hybrid or the Organica Plush, both of which are over $2K. But at $1849 for a queen, it's a good deal more expensive than your average memory foam mattress. So, is it worth the extra money, or should you stick with the more affordable AS2 or AS3? We ran the AS5 through our battery of 10 objective and data-driven tests to find out. As we pull up the performance scorecard for the AS5, we see high scores in most categories. Cooling, motion transfer, response time, off-gassing, and company all have scores in the low to mid-9 range. Press relief scored a perfect 10 out of 10. From there, edge support lagged behind the others slightly with an 8.6. Finally, the lowest scoring category belongs to sex with a score of 7.6. The AS5 has an overall performance score of 9.10. This is among the top 16% among all mattresses we've tested to date. For reference, the average performance score is 8.56 based on the 270 plus mattresses we've tested so far. Regarding the firmness of the AS5, the mattress has a soft feel with a firmness rating of 4 out of 10 on the firmness scale. The AS5 is on the softer end of Amerisleep's firmness spectrum. The Amerisleep AS3 and AS3 Hybrid are a 5 out of 10 firmness, giving them a medium feel. In addition, the AS2 is slightly firmer yet, with a 6 out of 10 firmness, giving it a medium firm feel. Next, we're going to talk through what the AS5 does best. First, the mattress is extraordinarily comfortable and has virtually no risk of pressure point buildup. With 7.25 inches of comfort material, the mattress creates ample pressure relief and softness. Second, the mattress has low motion transfer. One of the benefits of the thick memory foam comfort layers, the AS5 offers very little risk of waking your partner with movements during the night. Third, the AS5 had excellent cooling performance, which is especially impressive given the all-foam construction. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the AS5. First, the price tag is a little high. At the time of this recording, the price is $1849 for a queen, which is $477 more expensive than the cost of the average queen-size mattress based on all of our tests to date. Second, sex performance will be hindered by the lack of bounce offered by the mattress. It's not going to be a showstopper, but there is no question that less bounce has a negative impact on amorous activities. Finally, the limited bounce mixed with a soft feel combines to create a mattress that's a little harder to move around on. Again, it's nothing crazy, but you could probably feel the difference compared to a mattress with more bounce and a firmer feel. Your body weight and sleep position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. The Amerisleep AS5 has excellent support. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress uses a 6.75-inch support foam layer. This is a good bit thinner than the average support layer thickness of 7.9 inches based on all of our tests to date. Even so, when we look at the total 14-inch profile of the mattress and its thick 7.25-inch comfort layer, it still has more than enough material to create plenty of support. The AS5 has a soft feel, making it ideal for side sleepers, but not as great for back or stomach sleepers. At 14 inches thick, the AS5 is 2 inches thicker than the average total mattress height of 12 inches based on all of our tests to date. Overall, I'm pleased with the support dynamic, and I expect it will be a non-issue for most sleepers. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Amerisleep AS5 has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. The mattress has a number of design attributes and materials that improve cooling. First, the cover has a noticeable cool-to-the-touch feel. The cover is infused with specialized cooling fibers. Even after lying in the same position for 15 minutes, the cover remained cooler. Next up, the foams are a proprietary type of memory foam. The foam structure has large open cells throughout. Essentially, these are small air pockets that allow the foam to breathe substantially better, creating better airflow, which leads to better cooling performance. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 89.1 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0.5 degrees cooler than the average of 89.6 degrees based on all of our tests to date. When we consider the objective data, subjective experience, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Amerisleep AS5 has a moderate level of sinkage. In our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.09 inches. This is 0.05 inches less sinkage than the average of 2.14 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a dramatic body contouring hug. The AS5 uses 5 inches of memory foam within the comfort layer. Those layers precisely contour to the exact and unique shape of your body. In addition, the thin cover on the mattress creates a more significant and direct contact between foams and sleepers, further emphasizing that memory foam feel. In order to be comfortable on the Amerisleep, you'll really need to enjoy a more significant body contouring hug and the feel of memory foam. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Amerisleep AS5 has a very low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 7.11 meters per second squared. This is 19% less motion transfer than the average of 8.78 meters per second squared. The mattress has many factors that help to keep motion transfer held to a minimum, including the soft feel, thick memory foam comfort layer, and all foam construction. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion from 0 to 0.22 seconds. Motion drops significantly thereafter, and by 0.64 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy. Both the motion duration and motion intensity are kept to very reasonable levels. I don't expect motion transfer will be an issue for most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Amerisleep AS5 has a very fast responsiveness. In our test, we measured a most recovered response time of 0.3 seconds and a fully recovered response time of 0.4 seconds. This is 0.11 and 0.50 seconds faster than the average responsiveness speeds of 0.41 and 0.90 seconds, respectively. At these recovery speeds, the AS5 doesn't quite bounce back to shape instantly, but it's not far from it. Amerisleep's proprietary memory foam formulation has a material responsiveness speed nearly on par with latex and other highly responsive polyfoams, even though it still creates the feel, contour, hug, and pressure relief of memory foam. The rapid responsiveness helps prevent sleepers from feeling stuck in the foams or creating difficulty moving around on the mattress. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Amerisleep AS5 has a low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 7.28 inches. This is 2.23 inches less bounce than the average of 9.51 inches based on all of our tests to date. The combination of being an all-foam mattress with a softer feel and a thick 5-inch memory foam layer all work together to reduce bounce. The lower bounce makes it more difficult to move around on the mattress and also negatively impacts sex performance. That said, the lower bounce is also the reason for the lower level of motion transfer. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less edge while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Amerisleep AS5 has good sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 4.50 inches. This is 0.46 inches more sitting sinkage than the average of 4.04 inches based on all of our tests to date. While the softer feel and thick 5-inch memory foam comfort layer are great for pressure relief and comfort, they are also the reason for the deeper sitting sinkage. Those materials just don't have the rigidity and support required to create the best sitting edge support. While sitting edge support wasn't exactly incredible, lying edge support was notably better. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The AS5 does a much better job at creating support on the edge when weight is more evenly spread out as it is while lying. Unfortunately, the AS5 doesn't use any type of reinforced perimeter edge support foam. This is certainly limiting the sitting edge support performance. Overall, I'm pleased that lying edge support was excellent, but I do wish sitting edge support was more robust. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Amerisleep AS5 has fair sex performance. On the positive side, noise is minimal, pressure relief is outstanding, and cooling is excellent. Edge support is also good, but far from great. In our edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 4.50 inches. This is a bit deeper than the average of 4.04 inches based on all of our tests to date. That deeper edge sinkage can make certain amorous activities more troublesome. All that said, the most distressing part of Dance Without Pants performance is bounce, which we measured at 7.28 inches. This is considerably less bounce than the average of 9.51 inches based on all of our tests to date. The lower bounce is the single greatest factor that negatively impacts the sex score. Unfortunately, lower bounce and weaker edges are a common hallmark of all foam memory foam mattresses, as well as softer mattresses. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with a better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Amerisleep AS5 has an outstanding level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no pressure points anywhere on my body. To the contrary, the mattress is incredibly comfortable. The AS5 is equipped with a 7.25 inch comfort layer. This is considerably thicker than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.0 inches based on all of our tests to date. All of that extra foam creates the right material conditions to create fantastic pressure relief and comfort. In addition to quantity, I'm impressed with the quality of Amerisleep's foams. The AS5 uses a proprietary memory foam called BioPure. This foam provides the benefits of memory foam while minimizing the negatives of traditional memory foam. The foam looks and feels high quality. When we consider the material specs, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the design, I'm confident in my view that pressure relief is outstanding. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor or an odor that dissipates more quickly are better. Off-gassing on the AS5 is strong right out of the box, and the odor lasted for 3 days. Comparing all mattresses tested to date, the average off-gassing period is 6.5 days, so the AS5 is less than half the average. The company's core takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Amerisleep mattresses come with a 100-night trial period and a 20-year warranty. Shipping is free, and so returns if the mattress ends up not working out. For reference, the average trial period is 170 nights, about 2.5 months longer than the Amerisleep trial. But Amerisleep does have a longer warranty. Considering the 270 plus mattresses we've tested to date, The average warranty is 13 years, excluding the 25% of mattresses that include lifetime warranties. I would recommend the Amerisleep AS5 for sleepers who are looking for a memory foam mattress with a soft feel. It's also perfect for side sleepers. The softer feel works well while on your side and helps you create a neutral spinal alignment and alleviate pressure points. Some back sleepers may find the AS5 comfortable as well, but most stomach sleepers will want to go with something a little firmer to get the right support. Altogether, the mattress creates a luxurious feel with a dramatic body contouring hug. That said, the low bounce and thick comfort layer make it a little trickier to move around on and also inhibit amorous activities. Finally, I would recommend this for those who have a budget of around $1,800 to $1,900. It's a fairly expensive option for an all-foam mattress, but the performance and luxury feel make it more than worth it for those sleepers who want that softer memory foam feel. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comment your questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the AS5, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to the NapLab. I turned it off. Is that your phone? Oh my God. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 7.28 inches. Off-gassing and company all had scores in the low to mid 9. Jeez. Third, the AS5 had excellent cooling performance, which is especially impressive given the all-foam memory foam. Jeez. Third, the AS5 had excellent cooling performance, which is especially impressive given the foam memory foam.
Just one foam. We don't need both foam work.
All foam memory foam. Foam.
Just the all foam construction.
All right. In our test, we measured a mostly recovered. That said, the low bounce is also the reason for the lower level of motion transfer. Transformers mattress in disguise.